appetit from Dude Food. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. So,
thank you.
Hey, Dude Food, back again, better than ever, and the bad dudes reunited for one more telecast to YouTube. Gentlemen, we're approaching 200 videos on YouTube. We've got, we're into the final countdown, 10. We are at 190. So 10 shows from now, whatever segment that happens to be, will be our 200th segment on YouTube.
Probably tonight's.
No doubt. Well, no, we usually run 5 or 6. So it'll be
so
sometime in next week's show is our 200th segment. We are approaching 3,000 views, which, you know, Epic Mealtime gets 10 million a hit, but hey, we got 3,000 views.
We're coming for you.
So a bunch of you out there are faithful fucks, and we appreciate every last one of you.
No doubt.
So, we normally do world news. We don't know what the hell we're talking about, so we're going to mix it up. So, world news is gone. But maybe it will return in the form of wrestling soon enough.
All right.
We're talking about the details. But to world news.
To world news. Born 2011, died 2011.
Yes. Or we could say that it's an emerger with freeform credits. How's that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There we go.
But I'd be honest with you. Hold on. Let me take a step.
Woo!
I don't know why I'm here right now. I gave up dinner reservations at a high-end restaurant. I'm not going to name them because of what we are associated with. But you better make a damn good meal.
Oh, don't worry about it, Tony.
I'm gonna be your worst critic right now.
You know, I don't like to screw around with the fancy details and all that handsome crap. You know, even in real life, I'm a real simple guy. Get to the meat and potatoes of the goddamn subject. Give me the truth. Give me the facts. Give it to me straight. Meat and potatoes. So, meat and potatoes. This is Dude Food. What's the number one meal for a man? Meat and potatoes. Potatoes. So, we're gonna kick it up tonight.
It's more like a nice. Of course, a nice filet mignon, maybe a nice tuna wrap, but with.
I don't have filet mignon.
Maybe nice
I'm gonna make a meal tonight that'll
like
blow your mind. It'll look great. It's a great meal for a Dude Food dude. You know what I mean? You get tired after work. This isn't gonna take a hard bit of emotion. It's about a good 35 minutes of your time, and you'll have amazing food. Not this freezer crap, this force-fed crap that you get on a daily basis from everywhere.
This ain't a hungry man show.
Everything I use is fresh ingredients. You know what I mean? It's out there. Look for it. I'm not sitting there being a propagandist for all that new age crap. I don't go organic. I don't eat kashi. But I mean, look into what you do. Buy a decent product and cook fresh. That's the best way I can do it. A lot of my cooking comes fresh. Anyways, let's get down to business. Gentlemen, we got some rosemary, thyme, fresh garlic. We're going to be using that today.
Beautiful right there.
Brussels sprouts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you out there hate this crap, and you should. But you're not gonna after tonight. I promise you that. I'm gonna use Brussels sprouts. We're gonna have meat, potatoes, fingerling potatoes right here.
There we go.
There we go. Fingerlings, multicolored, red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange. The Brussels sprouts.
Yes.
And there you go. Oh, whatever that was. Anyways, there's the. There, look at that, huh? Right there, gentlemen.
Now
that is
a piece of fucking
meat. Now you guys would know this as the New York strip. It's also known as the Kansas City strip, if you're down in Missouri and areas like that. It's basically the part of the cow after the ribs. It's not off the tenderloin. Basically, you guys see this, right? You all see this? You all bear witness to this?
Yeah, I see it.
This is one half of a porterhouse. You guys ever have a porterhouse? The T-bone?
Oh, no doubt.
Now, your favorite part, the tenderloin, that's what that is on a porterhouse. That part right there. This is the other part. It's right after the ribs. And it's part of the short loin. It's an amazing grilling machine if you cook it right and you do it right and you keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't go out there and raid your spice rack, pay $12 for some dried crap. This is real easy. This is salt, pepper. But we're going to start with a little garlic powder, onion powder. Watch, Tony, learn. A little garlic powder, little onion powder. Now, you are going to add salt and pepper. But I'm going to tell you right now, touch your meat, play with your meat, boys.
Always.
Play with that meat. Oh, now I gotta go. Yeah, screw this.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes, I washed my hands. I washed them like I was fucking Alan Alda and MASH. Come on, man. Seriously, I did it like I was doing surgery. Safety first. So there you go. We're gonna let our meat sit. If I had a clean hand.
He was also doing a surgery in some field in Korea.
Well, yeah. Tony, I'll always wash my hands. We're gonna get a little pepper on there.
Well, I'm just joking.
Now look, we're not ready to grill this yet, so I'm not gonna add salt. The reason I'm not gonna add salt is a tenderizer. It's actually gonna draw some of the juices out of that before we start to cook it. So, while it's sitting there, that garlic, that onion powder, that pepper, it's gonna just soak in there. All right, empty bowl, see that? All right, full bowl. These are fingerling potatoes, gentlemen. Long tubular, basic potatoes. We got a red and a Yukon Gold. So we're gonna add those in there. All right, we're gonna roast these. So we're gonna add this, little garlic. You can use canola oil. Well, yeah, little garlic. There you go, boys.
Beautiful.
That's not garlic.
Bring it on.
Canola oil. You can use olive oil. A lot of the fancy shows out there will use olive oil. I'm cheap, so I'm using canola oil. Little onion powder, garlic powder. You get the running theme, onion powder, garlic powder. Essential to everything. Add a little salt.
Always key components.
Add a little pepper.
Make sure it's pointed the right way. It doesn't look like it is.
It is.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. It is.
Let the man do his work.
Let the man do his job.
Come on.
I'm observating. That's all I am.
We're going to take some thyme. All right, here you go. We're going to snap our head. Thyme. See the leaves right there? Get them going across the grain and just peel them. Yeah, that worked. Like that. See? Boom. 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 Get some of that crap in there. Don't matter if it's stem, gentlemen.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that.
That is
Ain't
some
nobody,
beautiful
ain't nobody
knife
chopping
skills.
any herbs more than the beast.
Young Con ain't got nothing on this, man.
No, negative. Negative.
All right, take that stuff there. You're going to drop that in there like that.
Sounds like Bob Ross painting right there.
I'm telling you, it's an art form right now. An art form is going down.
See that? Just mix that. Don't be afraid.
Right now.
Hey, raw dog.
Hey. All right, now I got my oven set to about 375. Save yourself the mess. This stuff is the best stuff on earth. No fat, no fuss, no muss. Spray it. This will save you in the process of cleaning. I'm a dude. I don't like to clean. So be general with it. There's no fat in it. And the oil on the potatoes will crisp these up nicely. We'll get these in the oven. Get them going. They're going to take the longest, boys. That's the longest part of your meal right there. Brussels sprouts, everybody's least favorite. Now, when you cook a Brussels sprout, you don't got to get too fancy. A little bit off the bottom, all right? You don't want to take, don't cut it up here. Cut it like right about there. Take the core, that bottom part, completely off, just like that. Get it off. Get out of here. Now, this is going to look pretty after it's done cooking, but there is a technical purpose to this. By putting this in there, when we drop them into boiling water to blanch them, it's going to reach the core a little bit and cook that up. Because a lot of problems people have with these is that they're overcooked and they smell like ass cheeks. It's bad. It's true. It's true. People hate it. You know, people absolutely hate it. But the truth is,
they smell like piss.
No, they stink.
No, they stink.
They're
Bottom
overcooked.
line.
They stink.
Yeah.
They stink
They're
like
not so
poop.
great
Yeah,
cooked
normally
on
cooking
the
doesn't smell
second
like
trip
piss.
either.
Yeah, well, I mean, they taste like piss. You know what I mean? You gotta know how to cook them, and you gotta know what you're doing with them, and you gotta, don't overcook the crap out of your food. You know what I mean? All vegetables should have a little bit of a bite to it. Never, full. I mean, last week we did sausage, peppers, and onions. I cooked the crap out of it, but you're supposed to. That's the point of sausage, peppers, and onions, stewing in its own juices. Anyways, here we go, fancy cut. You know what I mean? This is gonna flour a little bit when we come over here. Drop it into boiling water. See the boiling water there? All right, literally. They're gonna go in. They're gonna go in for about 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid.
Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, dude hands. Dude hands. Get it in there. Okay, let's get something to do that with. And there we go. That'll work.
There you go. Yeah.
Poke your
I
thing.
guess you don't have dude hands.
There we
Every
go.
being has dude hands unless you're some sort of magician or something.
There we go. Look at this.
Johnny, you
I
got that pitchfork there,
Is
don't
it
you?
there?
Huh?
Well, no, look.
Let's dual episode.
Now look, we're not going to boil these, but take a look at this, folks. There you go. Ready? Here's a perfect example. This is why we're doing it. Do you see that? See the difference in color? Dull, bland, bright green. That's what we want. And you can already see they're starting to loosen up, open up a little bit. That means that water's getting in there and they're starting to semi-cook. We are not going to boil these all the way. We're actually going to saute them. So we're actually going to let them go. I'm going to shut that off. Let them sit there for a few minutes. All right, so I got to drain this. All right, you want man hands, Tony? Here you go. Stay, you little bastards. All right.
The iron
Now,
hand, man.
the fancy TV shows will have a bucket of ice water running. I'm too damn lazy for that, so just get cold water running on them. All right.
Like that Southern chick on the Food Network.
Yeah.
That one. She,
Now I know this looks like it looks like it's a big step. All right. I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, why don't you just boil them? Why don't you just throw them in a frying pan? I'm telling you right now, this makes the world of difference. It takes you an extra 30 seconds and it makes the world a difference. We want these completely cool. Let's cool them down. We're going to cool them down, and we're done with them for the time being. We'll finish these up about 5 minutes before we're ready to serve. That's about ice cold. Drain those out. There they go right there. Blanched Brussels sprouts, ready for phase 2. All right, potatoes almost done. We're going to get ready the ingredients for those. Rosemary, love her. Beautiful woman. We're going to take some of those off right there.
Yeah, but her baby's a spawn of Satan. So
yes.
You better watch out.
Well, be careful. Be careful.
Well,
You got the stems
delicious.
there. Here's a little trick. Here, add a little salt. Just a little salt to the board, because this stuff likes to fly around when you cut it up. See how it's flying around? You add a little salt. It helps that. All right. Chop that stuff up. Get that stuff fine. All right. You don't chop this up fine, it's gonna taste like eating pine cones. You dig? It's nasty. All right, so know what you're doing. All right, you got a little coffee grinder? Don't put it in there. I did that once. That's a mess. Coffee grinders are great for spices, boys, but not too hot for the purposes we're doing. So you get that fine and dandy like that, right? All right, we'll come over here. Grab a towel here. Get these potatoes out. Oh, knocking shit over. That's good. These potatoes, those are done. All right.
Oh, look at
Don't be a sissy.
Beautiful.
Squeeze it. All right. If it's got give, they're done. Gentlemen, touch those. Each of you go up there, touch one.
Gonna try it? Oh,
All right.
I'm about to pick it
All
up.
by touch.
Let me
Start-
squeeze one of those
start grabbing
tables.
a bite
Oh,
of that.
absolutely,
Tony,
absolutely.
get in there. You know what I mean? You can feel it. All right. No, come on. All right. So we're gonna take these out of this pan and into this bowl.
I
Like
definitely
that?
have to sit down like a culinary genius.
All right, take some of this rosemary. You're not gonna get too much of the salt because we put salt on there, but try to get the bulk of the rosemary. All right, retoss those like that. Now the reason I don't put the rosemary on first, anybody gonna ask that? Does anybody want to ask that? All right, the rosemary, if you roast it, will actually burn. It's gonna taste like crap.
Yeah.
The thyme you can cut a little bit finer. You can mince it up a little bit more, but that's the way you want to make that look. All right, let's go to commercial and then wrap up these Brussels sprouts and steak. Hi. Look at it. Do you see it? That is the stash. And this is the JVster telling you a few little things. Things you need to know. Things you need to understand. Things you need to listen, contemplate, think about, sleep over, do whatever you got to do, but get it in your head. WATU TV, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, website, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I just fucked that all, but either way, they're all here. They're all doing their thing. And this stash, it's all day. All day. I love you. So here we are. We've already got the potatoes done. Done deal. Signed, sealed, delivered. You got yourself a commercial. Now we got the other two part of meat and potatoes, the Brussels sprouts, and the steak itself. We're gonna get to that. And you've already got my pan.
You know,
ready for it.
hey, I gotta give a little bit of assistance. Do
Are
something.
you boys picking
This guy's
anything
tearing
up
it
yet
up
so
over
far?
here.
Oh, it's good. You're learning the simplicity of everything.
No, I
you're
think
doing.
we've all been flowing rivers of drool,
We're gonna finish
man.
this, Tony, and it's good. We're gonna wait till you actually taste it. That's the key. If it don't taste good, then you're wasting your time.
Oh, did you also hear that Walter Mondale's running for vice president of the United States?
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Herman Cain is still going strong too. Sexual accusers.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. He does look like Sherman Helmsley, right?
I think he'd whip it out from time to time in that campaign. Seriously.
I wait for Herman Cain to go Wheezy. And I'm just I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Shit.
I don't want to step on any toes, but that's what he just, for some reason, he reminds me of Sherman Helmsley. If he just grew out his sides a little bit and he walked with like a tight ass suit and like strutted, it'd be great. All right, so anyways,
I'm
Pan,
surprised G-Spot got here because of the gas shortage.
so pan getting hot. All right, we're gonna add some oil to that. Camera guy, I want you to go on the other side, just a little bit. All right, and we're actually gonna add a little bit of butter. Be bad with these. You gotta make something horrible, make it taste good. All right, hey, garlic. It's got this nubby end right here. You cut that crap off. We don't want that. We don't want that. All right, nubby end off. All right. You can do this any way you want. I like bigger pieces of garlic. I don't know about you guys. So,
Bigger is better, dude.
yes, exactly. Bigger, always better. So, All right, get it in there in a rough chop. Just a rough. I don't want too small a piece. All right, boom. That's it.
And to all you people right out there in the internet world, you think Johnny B smells like booze the first time you meet him. If you meet him tomorrow, he's going to smell like booze and garlic.
Yeah, nothing wrong with garlic, though.
That's awesome.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind this because garlic is one of the #1 things for a healthy heart.
Absolutely.
So it's got its properties. It's got its healing properties. Garlic and ginger, very good for you.
Preach,
Now,
brother.
We're going to take it. Don't show that logo. We've been in with, Adelphia. Just maybe, Tony's here, so we'll go, maybe 1 tablespoon. Okay? Tony's here. Watch our diets. Watch our figures. All right? Add that into the oil there.
Boo.
Boo.
Yeah. This is dude thing in there, man.
No,
This is
absolutely.
dude food here.
No badges in the circle.
There we go. All right, now, hey, get your garlic in there. Get it going. All right, now be careful not to burn this. All right. Pretty plain, pretty simple. All right, like that. We'll get our Brussels sprouts in there. Just like that. And we'll get them going. We're going to cook that all down. Salt, pepper, essential. You know what I mean? Food don't come seasoned, ladies.
The key to every dish, man.
Yeah. Key to every dish.
That pepper crust looks like it was upside down. I'm sorry, it does.
And like I said, there's butter in here, all right? But when you look at it, I only added about maybe 1/4 tablespoon of oil to these potatoes. The steak has a little bit of fat on it. So this is really the only source of, richness in the whole dish. So we're not, really going total fat ass here. Oh, that's beautiful. Let those cook a little bit longer. We're going to get ready for the steak. Look at them there. There we go. Booyah!
It's a beautiful thing, Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Gee, these look like you're nuts. I'm just kidding, sweetheart. I'm just kidding. Look at that, see? Most of the butter leaving there. Now, technically, you got a little white wine. You could drop that in there. I don't have white wine. So we're going to have to make do with what we got. But you could add, don't soak it. But a thin layer, white wine. It's great. Yeah, you know what? You could add a little beer.
Yeah.
Always better.
All right, but I don't want a lot.
Oh, it was coarse too.
What, you want me to use one of your? Want me to use one of your Heffeneffers?
Yeah, why don't you use some of this IPA? Put some IPA.
IPA?
Yeah.
How about this? IPA, but we won't show you the logo. We'll add a little bit in there. Let's do it.
Boy.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I've never had this, boy. So if this tastes like shit, it's on all of us. The way it was before, it tasted out of sight. I'm gonna go in here. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Never fails. You just saw it here first. All right, we're gonna short this right here, boys, is a braise. All right. Anytime you got oil and you add a little bit of liquid and it just slowly covers it and you get that soft steam, that's a braise. All right. That's what that is. Simple terms, made easy. Dude, food! So anyways, it's the garlic's sticking a little bit to the pan. We're going to pull it off. We don't want to get it too hot. You don't want to burn them. They're about done. If you can get a little bit of color on them, that's great. But you don't have to. You know what I mean? And again, the whole squeeze factor. Feel it. And the other thing is, let your food sit. We're not going to eat this right away. Let it sit for about 5 minutes. And we'll go from there. Steak time. All right, we got our steak. We didn't do it before. We'll do it now. Salt. Play with your meat. Oh, I love it. Don't beat the crap out of it. This is a beautiful piece of meat. We don't want to smack the crap out of it, so be nice with it. You can get the salt on there now because we're about to go on the grill, boys. Drop your beers. All right, hey. Come on out, boys. I know it's a little chilly.
If I had to freeze my ass off just to make this steak look right, this steak better be brilliant.
All right, now, listen. All right, listen. For you people out there, why don't you come up there? You're bigger than me. You stand in the back. You'll still stick out. So anyways, a lot of people, sit there. Oh, it's cold. It's cold.
It is cold, man. It's
It is
November, New
cold.
England.
You know what? Light the grill up, boys. Come here. Look at this.
Feel the heat.
I got this thing preheated
love that.
to about 400 degrees, 450, because I want to get a good, quick sear on it.
Now watch
Get
that
this
stuff, man. I don't want to get my hair caught on fire.
Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that stuff, it's flammable.
Pyrotechnic work for you.
Boom, 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 boom. Wendy's. Burger King. This is Burger King. Flame broiled.
Literally, it's going down.
Don't worry about it. Fat free. No problem. We got this thing preheated. Get this thing hot. Don't just light it and throw your shit on there. Get it preheated.
Listen to that right there. That's an orchestra sound.
Right there. That's beautiful. All right, now, here's the key. Close the lid. Don't be afraid to let the lid do its job. Leave it about 2 minutes, at least 2 minutes, and we'll be right back on it. All right, boys. Been about 2 minutes. Just take it. Quarter turn.
Oh,
right?
the quarter turn.
Clockwise. All right.
Clockwise. So it was once midnight, now it's 12:15.
About another minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. We'll let that go. All right, we've been about a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
I think it's all done there, Johnny.
You ready?
I just have one question though.
Before
Before we continue, I have one question.
You see that?
Do you think this one steak is gonna feed 4 people?
Oh, Tony, I'm showing you. You're a single dude. You got divorced. You know what I mean?
That's a factual statement for all you WATU fans out there.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You know, me and G, we work at the D&D, so you know we got to get this stuff done fast.
Yeah.
You know, quick, simple, easy, fresh food. It's I'm only cooking for one. You're all gonna share it. I'm poor. You want to fund this segment? You go right ahead.
No, I mean, my
I'm part of the
philosophy
99%, Mr.
I'm a lonely,
1%.
I'm a lonely guy now, and it's for me now. It's always table for one, dinner for one, and wine
Looking
for 3.
for nub in all the wrong places. Looking for nub.
It's wine for 3, but luckily we have beer for 72, but it's wine for it's beer for 4.
All right, so basically what we do here, though, is we've got our showcase side now. We've got our one side with nice color, and we've got the nice marks on it, the crisscross, the diamond pattern. We're going to flip it over. We ain't really got to worry about turning this. We're going to let it go about another 2.5 minutes. Feel your meat.
Always feel your meat.
Always feel your meat. Play with
See
your
the
meat.
precision on
Check
that?
it.
You see, did everybody see the precision on that? That was just amazing right there.
No,
Johnny?
I try.
Serious.
I try. Like I said, this is a New York strip. So, I mean, technically, you could do a variety of things with this, all right? Take some ginger, fine mince it up. Take some soy sauce and teriyaki sauce, pinch of brown sugar. Rub that into your meat. Rub it into your meat. Get it in there nice and good. Then grill that off. That's amazing. That's amazing. You can do all sorts of sauces, too. You know what I mean? If you want to make a horseradish sauce, little cream cheese, little sour cream, horseradish, salt, pepper, blend it up. It's amazing on top of a steak. You can take out the horseradish, put in the blue cheese. It's amazing. There's a lot of things you can do. You can take a little red wine, Tony. You're big on the wine. A little sip of the wine.
Oh, yeah.
Not that box stuff that I buy,
No,
but the good stuff. You take a little bit of that, reduce it down until it's thick like syrup. Put that on a steak. It's a Merlot reduction. So there you go. There's a lot of different
Has
things
nice
you can do.
sweetness to it.
Yes.
This is a Merlot. It has a nice sweetness.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right. Hey. Grab yourself a small bowl.
Are we almost done here, Johnny?
Yeah, we're
I would
almost
like to have an hors d'oeuvre before the end of the night.
Oh, we're not having no. I didn't make hors d'oeuvres. Yeah, fancy pants over here.
Dude food.
Go drink from the bag of wine again, would you? Anyway,
Shut the hell up.
Grab yourself a bowl. Grab yourself a wire rack. Put it on there like that. Actually, screw those tongs, Gee, I'm just gonna take that off like
That's
that.
how you do it.
There you go.
Man food.
Okay. That was nasty.
My hands have been washed all the time, Tony.
I didn't mean nasty, but I just meant
Turn your grill
probably
off.
your
Proper
fingers
safety.
are probably burning right now, and you probably suffered a 2nd-degree burn.
Don't worry about it. I'm drunk. All right. Hey, steaks are off. It's sitting here. The reason I did that, take a look at that. Boom, juices. And what we're going to do now is make kind of an au jus. Whenever you cook meat, let it sit. All right? If you're going to play with your meat, gentlemen, when you're finished, let it sit. You don't want to wear it out.
Rest.
Yeah, by the 3rd, 4th time, you're throwing out knee cartilage anyways. So let it sit, all right? While it's sitting and we're collecting them beautiful juices, we're going to get that pan we did the Brussels sprouts in, all right? Still got bits of those garlic. We're going to use that to our advantage, okay? And what we're going to do, bring that back up to temp. We're going to add these juices, because that's all flavor. It's all flavor. Get that all out of there. While it's collecting more, we'll work with that when necessary. And then we're going to add some of Tony's bleep. Oh, what is it, Tony? 180?
90-minute IPA, Indian Pale Ale.
Yeah, don't say the name. We don't want to get sued.
It's Indian Pale Ale. That's
Okay.
not a trademark.
All right, now.
But it looks kind of good.
So we're going to work all that in there. Bring that back up to temp. Here that intimidates any of you guys?
I'm just wondering where's the bacon at, Johnny?
You want bacon?
Of course.
Next week I'll give you bacon.
We gotta have bacon, man.
I don't want to step on epic meal times, but I do have the great stash.
No?
Guess what, Harley? Touch that one, baby. Touch it. Touch it, Harley. And I got the better beard. And technically, G-Spot's like Muscle's glasses. Get G-Spots. Get Muscle's glasses there.
It's getting back. It's getting back. I'm sorry I took it away. It's nice. It's a beautiful ride. You know it. Come on.
And the Nige.
Always representing facial hair. It's a beautiful thing.
Got it.
Everybody on WATU.
It's the way of man.
It's good. It's good. You look like
It's
Wolverine.
there.
He said you look like Wolverine.
But he did add a little Tony Mountbatten recipe to it, which is, you know, a fine IPA, Indian Pale Ale. So I'm looking forward to this meal.
I'll tell you what,
I'm
Tony.
looking forward to it.
I'll tell you what, Tony. This kind of meal right here, this is one you could go back to home, Great Britain, and get. I guarantee you. Over in Great Britain, the potatoes, the Brussels sprouts, the beef, very simplistic but very good European cuisine.
English women cannot cook. They cannot cook. So if you went over there, you'd be a hero. Gordon Ramsay. That's why he's so famous. He's nothing special. He's just a dude.
Oh yeah. So hey,
He's
look.
not making dude food. He's just an asshole with a, you know.
I hear you, but we got the garlic there, loosened back up. The beer, and look how it's brown, gentlemen. Look at that. The juice from the steak, all that, working its wonders. Full product usage. We're reusing anything we can to make a great, delicious meal. We want this to come to a simmer. We want it to kind of almost reduce a little bit. We're going to add a little bit of butter. Now the steak, I wanted to take this off before. See this right here? All right, this fat right here is perfectly fine. This fat right here, you can eat this crap. But there's that little white piece right there. That's silver skin. All right, you can see when I'm cutting through it that it's tough as hell. So we're gonna take that off. I should have done this before, but we're gonna do it now. We're just gonna get rid of that crap. All right, and you're serving this to your friends, so take off these end pieces here. These are great scraps for you to nibble on. All right, and then we're just gonna cut it. You know, I probably overdid this one a little bit,
That's perfect.
but
We still got color.
little pink there. Just like that. All right, we'll leave the piece like that. Try a piece of it. Amazing. Tony, look at this. It's a knob of butter. It's a knob. Just a good pinch.
Not too much now.
All right, camera dude. Well, that's going together. Let's get ready to do a little fighting. All right, take your potatoes. You know what I mean? I told you guys, I'm going fancy for you boys tonight. You know what I mean? If you want, alternate the colors. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Almost in order. Synchronized like that, right? Mm-hmm. Take your steak. The big piece there. Like that. Take your other pieces. Fan them out for your friends there. The good side showing. Like so. All right, take your Brussels sprouts, line the plate with them. Like so. All right, little sprig of parsley. Rip the top off. Squeeze it in right there.
For a little decor.
There's the finished plate right there. Come back to the sauce. The butter's melted in there. You got that water right there. That's about the thickness we want. Just take that, drizzle that right over that steak right there. Put a little bit on this bad boy right there. Fuck A1. We go beer braised. Gentlemen, there it is. Each one of you step up, try a little bit of it.
I ain't using no fork. I'm just getting in there, you know. Well, that's delicious.
The Brussels sprout probably should be cut in half. You eat that bad boy all in one shot. You know, I'm not responsible.
That's all right. No choking here. No choking. Safety first.
Choking hazards.
These are some serious gonads, you know.
It's got bite. You know what I mean? Gee, what you're butchering it.
I'm telling you. It's just falling
Just eat the whole
apart.
damn thing. Eat the whole damn thing.
You know it.
Just eat
You
the
know
whole
it.
Do it. Do it.
Epicness.
Pretty good.
And the little tater fry.
To go?
You got it. That's amazing.
Hey, watch out, Tony. I'm gonna sneak in here because I got clean hands. So I'm gonna cut some of these because they're whole. And the plate's a little awkward. We'll put one right there. Oh, this stuff's good.
Wow. Ooh wee. Now this is some good shit. It's like a Brussels sprout to go.
Alright, some up then. Here we go. Let's start with the potato first.
There we go.
Normally potatoes for me are appetizers.
Oh, this
I can
guy.
save the best for last. Quite good. Got a napkin, please?
I don't have a napkin, sorry.
You don't have a napkin?
No, I'm environmentally friendly. It's a waste of paper. I got a sink in hot water.
What's sinking hot water?
Go Echo, Tony.
Yeah.
Echo friendly money bags. You can save a lot of money. And you can switch to Geico. You'll be saving boatloads.
Yeah, buttloads now. Let's try Brussels sprout here. Never had a Brussels sprout before.
They're good, man.
But
I aim to please. That's what I try to do. Take things people normally don't eat or don't like and try to make it at least edible. And this is the beer braised Brussels sprouts. So we've got a grilled New York strip with a IPA au jus. We got the Brussels sprouts braised in the IPA and a simple roasted potato with thyme and rosemary.
my aunt Edwina always said to eat your greens, and so I did, but she always liked broccoli. Never tried Brussels sprouts. It's more of an Irish thing, but... Johnny,
Yes, sir.
when I came here, I was kind of a critic, thinking that you could not do a meal. But to be perfectly honest with you, I told my baton can honestly say I was wrong.
I tried, Tony. I tried.
And I can honestly say, right now, good Lord. This
All
is
right.
delicious.
It's a family affair.
And
We're all thrown in there.
right now, I'll give it the baton seal of approval.
We'll flash the dish right there. You saw it. I ain't got to list it. The beer braised Brussels sprouts, the grilled New York strip with the beer braised, au jus. You got the roasted potatoes. It was a delight. For tonight, G-Spot,
no doubt.
Tony Mountbatten. This has been Johnny B. Bon appetit from Dude Food.